Hi, Sagittarius. Welcome back to Robin's Realm Readings. Hey, it's Robin. If you've never been here before and you're Sagittarius, welcome to my readings. I'm going to be doing a union reading for you guys for the first 2 weeks of August, 1st to the 15th. I've noticed that a lot of people are doing a lot of romance and love readings and that. And I'll bring you some romance cards, as I always will. Because really we are the force that love uses within the human realms, and we are the source that they use to bring these energies about. And Sagittarius, I don't know how you're doing with all this red blood moon and this energy, fellow energy of Leo. Mercury's in retrograde, Mars is in retrograde, and I noticed that a lot of the aggressive people seem to be in a lot more receptive mood because Mars is like, not so aggressive at the moment. And this is applying to the males too, so I'm really appreciating the opportunity to serve you guys. So I'm going to bring you the Dreams of Gaia, which is a very unique tarot deck, because the Dreams of Gaia extends incredibly beyond what a normal tarot will. And most of the suits you've got, it goes from the ace, like the Ace of Pentacles, all the way up to the Ten of Pentacles, and then you go into the court cards. But in this deck, it's sort of like Oracle and Tarot blended. Very different, very special, and I'm just going to go ahead and bring it to you and see what happens. Look at the back of this. If you didn't see my video last 2 weeks, look at this artwork. Oh my God. Almost every card in this deck that I've seen so far is blessed with the knowledge of the third eye, the insight. And it says to seek, to feel, to grow, to heal. So I'm going to go ahead and just get started on your reading. It's a union reading. And what this reading does, Sagittarius, before I shuffle, let me do this, okay? So many people just fly through their readings and don't give it any kind of honor. I'm calling in the energies of benevolence and well-being to translate for Sagittarius what they can expect for the first 2 weeks of August in their space. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for the truth. Help me to bring them the best, highest message I possibly can to encourage them and lift their spirits. So Sagittarius, what we're doing a union reading. What is the union? You and yourself and everything around you. Okay? So there's 3 cards to this particular reading. The focus card. What's the matter at hand? What's the energy at hand that you're dealing with? Your soul card. How you're dealing with it. How you feel about yourself. How you are at the time. And a union card, which helps you to go ahead and blend the two of them together and figure out what that means for you. And come up with the greatest achievement, greatest answer for this. Okay, that's good enough. Let me give it a little shuffle. By the way, thank you so much for coming back to my channel. I love you so dearly. And listen, you little powerhouses. I love you guys because you always say it like it is. No mincing of words with Sagittarians at all. Oh my God. Hey, guess what? I had a nice visit yesterday. Out of the blue, my friend that lives in Oklahoma just popped in on me. I love how timing works like that, and you get to be blessed by someone that lives so far away, and they just pop in on you, and you're like, I'm that important that my lovely came to visit me. Woo-hoo-hoo. All right, so listen. Like I said, Sagittarius. Okay. You are people that can be counted on to speak very boldly and plainly. I like it. No mincing of words. No need for that shit. We have enough of that already. We have enough deception in our world. So we depend on people like you to speak it like it is, And though it may be opinion, sometimes is the most ultimate truth, and it needs to be heard. And I thank you for that boldness and that strength that you guys have. Bring it. All right, let me see if I can bring you your reading and serve you. Okay? Let me cut these. There you go. All right. What is the main focus for Sagittarius? The Seven of Wands. Interesting. It is a fire energy card. It does represent the challenge of having to stand up for something you believe in, you support, holding your ground. That is the main energy. Your soul card is coming up as desire. Oh, look at that. Wow. Look at this card, you guys. This is what's going on in your soul. Now, desire doesn't have to be just romantic or sexual. It's powerful. It's a powerful... I think it's... Which card is that? I'm going to have to look these up because, these, like I said, this is more like a oracle cards, oracle tarot. So whereas this would be the Wheel of Fortune, or what is it, 20? The Wheel of Fortune. It's a 20 card, whatever. This happens to be a completely different card. So let's see. Wow. Take me there. All right, this is your soul energy. I want to see what you're desiring to stand up for. Here's what it says about this card for you guys. Wants, dreams, ambition, goals, price, gestation, manifestation, consequences, selfishness. Ooh. Oh, wait a minute. Don't tell me that's a different number. See, in tarot? Even I'm confused, so I'm going to read it with you. Now, here's what you're looking at with this card here. What you desire the most. You're going to stand up for. How much you want it. Desire compels you into action. If you have desire, don't fail to make another attempt if you need to. This is great expectations and great disappointment. Ground your desires in reality. What you desire will have a price. Oh, snap. Don't forget that. Wishful thinking. Has your desire waned or changed? Let your conscience be your guide. To desire something at the expense of another. Oops. Selfish desires mirror a lack within. What a message. Sagittarius. To desire, to wish or long for something. To lust or crave is to desire. In simple terms, desire means to want something. Desire is the fourth influence on choice. When it appears in your reading, it asks that you explore your desires and ask what it is that you want and how much you want it. You must want it pretty bad to really be fighting for it. Whatever it is, you're fighting for it. No matter what you're fighting. I don't know what you're fighting. Desire in action means believing that a particular outcome is good. It's worthy of your desire. It means valuing something as important and therefore worthy of your time and effort. It just drives you to set goals and act on them. It's inspiring you to keep going long after somebody else would have given up. It's your desire that motivates you. It drives you. It compels you to act, to take risks, to make sacrifices with a smile. Let me see what it says in the present position for this. Okay, reality check on this. Okay, you guys? It can be wise to accept that some of your desires may not be worth taking action on because they may be wishful thinking and nothing more. If your desire is realistic, it requires motivation, intention, and action to manifest. Otherwise, that desire is nothing more than a nice dream You can want something more than anything else in the world, but you must also be willing to do what's necessary to make it happen. I just got some kind of a goofy message on my phone. I don't know what it is. So the union card for you that draws all these together is the Six of Swords. Do you know what this is? The energy of the Six of Air is where you have had enough of the battles or the conflicts. You've had enough thinking about things, wondering about them, dreaming about them, and you, or whatever it is, and your desire says, I want to go somewhere else. Wait a minute. Yeah. And obviously it shows the dichotomy of desiring something good or desiring something healthy, good, realistic, or unrealistic. The dark side of things, the light side of things. What happens, though, is you end up getting in your boat and saying, I have something new I want to do. I am desiring to move on. I'm gonna keep this close to my chest. I'm going to stand up for myself, what it is I want to do. And I'm going to move on to calmer, safer waters. I don't know what you're moving on from, Sagittarius, why you're moving into a safer place. I don't know what's compelled you to do that or what will be compelling you to do that. I do know one thing. We're all dealing with some wonky energy with this red blood moon just about over. And an eclipse. Man, it's weird. And then, of course, you have Mercury retrograde. You have Mars retrograde. And it's kind of confusing some people because they don't know, they don't feel as aggressive as they normally do. And so let's see what the archangels want to say to you, what guidance you're getting. And let me go ahead also, and I will be pulling you a couple romance angel cards to see how your love life is panning out. What does that look like for you? Sagittarius, how you doing with this Leo energy? It's kind of messing with you a little bit, I think. But I'm here to support you. If you'd like a reading, contact me, please. robinsrealmreadings@gmail.com. I'll look into it for you. Quick 3-card reading like this would be like $11. A little farther long if you need a longer. If you have a real serious issue and you need some guidance on, contact me. You know, people don't come to tarot readings because they have all the answers. They come because they're looking for answers. And we support you. Divine order. Archangel Raguel, everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see the underlying order. He's holding his scales. That's a very good message for you guys. Yeah, that's a good message for you. You're standing up for something, you're moving on with something, and you're examining your desires. Dark, practical, impractical. Don't be moving in on just your lust, because if you stand up for something that's not grounded and solid, you're bound to have pain and hurt, and that's not very mature energy. So be wise about how you're manifesting your desires, okay? You know, I don't see anything bad in your reading or anything difficult. I don't even see any character flaws. I just see that you have the desire to do something great and maybe move on. Protect what you have, build on it, and move on. Okay, romance angels, what would you like to say to Sagittarius between August 1st and August 15th? Sagittarius, August 1st through August 15th. What's the message for Sagittarius? Codependency. Oh my God, really? Addictions are affecting your romantic life. It could be. It could be. This is going to apply to somebody, but not all of you, I promise you. I know this for an absolute fact. Okay, bear with me. Let's pull another one for you. And then I'll pull some clarification cards on these romance angel cards. Soulmate card. Ha. Yep. Says yes, this is your soulmate. How am I supposed to know who that is? You guys would know. You'll know who that energy is. You'll know what it means. So let's see if we can get a beat on this codependency message for you. Sometimes we stay in relationships and we stand for a relationship and it's sick as hell. Or they make us really want to like leave because they're just so messed up. Addictions of some kind. It could be to sex. It could be to money. It could be to power. It could be to fighting. It could be to conflict of some kind, which of course will make you want to move on, right? Just where are you going? Where are you going with that energy? Okay, I need a clarification on this codependency romance angel card, please. Tell me how addictions are affecting Sagittarian's life. Tell me how. Show me what it is. Wonky. I am sitting crooked though. Ah, yike. Let's do it again. God, Robin. I think I'm tired. It's way after midnight. You know, I don't work. I work for you guys. That's why we readers, you know, it takes a lot of psychic energy and time to bring your reading. And what happens is, this is why readers ask you to like, subscribe, and share. It's sort of a thank you for their time, right? And then you decide which tarot reader suits you the best. The message they bring you, if it just jives with you, go. Accept it. If you need some divine guidance, this is where you go. I always say go to God first. No doubt about it. Why do we have codependency? Okay. Somebody's addicted to controlling somebody. This is... Yeah. Somebody may be on your case about something. This woman is very strict. This energy is strict. She's tells it like it is. She's just jumping on your case. Somebody's got someone in their life that's jumping their case and always on their back. And so no wonder you'd feel like moving away from that. But they might have a point. Get it? They have a sword with a point. They might have a point, Sagittarius. Be open-minded, please. Don't be stubborn. Now, let's get a beat on this soulmate. What is this message about the soulmate for Sagittarius for the 1st of August to the 15th? Oh, wow. Well, this shows that you're walking away. This may be a soulmate. It may be a very difficult relationship. Maybe you haven't worked out some of the little snafus between you guys. Give me another card to clarify this 8 of Cups. The card of walking away. You feel like you've reached a pinnacle emotionally and you just cannot deal with any more emotional drama. You're done. You just want to go off into a quieter space, go off and wander. Yeah. Yeah, you're keeping an eye on your resources. Whoever this soulmate is, it could very well be, let me take it from the perspective, okay, of regular tarot, all right? The perspective is, this soulmate may be a water sign, but it may be causing you a lot of difficulty. They may be much more emotionally draining or mentally draining. This is air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Some of you may be dealing with that. This is a characteristic, archetype of someone who's ruling the roost, controlling things, very stern, very wise though. But she's maybe right. She may be right, but her approach is so harsh. You guys are like, oh God, Give it a break. This here is showing that your soulmate may very well have been either a water sign or an earth sign. The earth sign is going to be more stabilizing. They're going to watch the home for you. They're going to be a lot easier to deal with as far as romantic. Let me get another card for this soulmate card. One more card. So one more card to verify the soulmate. Why did the soulmate get the 7 of Coins and the 8 of Cups? What is that about? This one wants to pop out. I don't know what it is. Yep, again, you're moving on from it. I think you realize that even if you're soulmates, you're not satisfied. It's causing you a lot of grief and you're done battling. Some of you are moving on. Bless your heart if you have to do that. Divine order will protect you and take care of you and suit your needs, all right? But this is the card of going to calmer waters, calmer places, places where you can think, be a lot, taking your prized possessions and going off into a safer territory, even if it is your soulmate. Or maybe you're actually off on a search for your soulmate. That could very well be the case too, my loves. So there's your reading, Sagittarius, for August 1st to the 15th. I send you blessings and love, and I hope the best for you. I hope this really isn't happening where you're being hounded or having addictions. If you're dealing with somebody that's got addictions, I don't blame you for leaving. You got 2 sixes, 6 of Swords. This means you want peace in your life, and you deserve it. You're worth it. You're very special. So, my loves, blessings from Robin's Realm. Bye.